3 that some people were
I'm starting to wonder if
speculating.
Portal is episode 3 because there are
Yeah.
loose ties between Portal
Yeah, I mean, the
and
fans-
the Half-Life universe.
Yeah, the fans want something there, but I think it's really well written. I think the paint mechanic really works, and it's such a different style of game that it makes you think. I had a lot of fun playing through it. The co-op's really cool as well. I mean, I don't think there's a ton of replayability in the co-op, but it's a lot of fun to go through that campaign.
There's not really a whole lot of replayability, period.
Right, exactly. Yeah, but it is. I think everyone's wondering, how long is the game? I mean, it's a full-scale game. I mean, you probably spent most of the weekend, going through both modes.
Yeah, playing that game like that by yourself with no help is a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. When I played it at Valve, I did have to call the hint line once or twice to get some
I
some
didn't
tips
have
from the
that, dude.
developers.
There's a couple of points where I literally just wanted to smash my head against a wall.
Yeah, I know it's a tough game, but I mean it's Valve's always going to deliver great stuff, and after you play through it, I think what surprised me the most was the story was really cool. It was also just funny. It's like Eric Wolpaw.
Yeah, the writing's really really
and
good.
the guys there. You just don't there's not a lot of humor in games, and so it's got that different tone. The paint
And it's
mechanic
not just
is
humor.
cool.
It's not like beat you over the head humor. It's really smartly written, insightful humor.
Yep. No, I mean, the Wheatley character, played by Stephen Merchant, the voiceover that he does is fantastic. And yeah, it's a really well put together game. And I'll fully admit when they first said, "Hey, we're going to do Portal 2," I was a little skeptical and like, what are you going to do to top the first one? But I think it's just as good, if not better, than Portal 1. And the critic reviews I think have been through the roof. I think Metacritic is at like 95 or something like that right now.
It's actually the highest rated game of the year so far with the critics.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Not
what
with
about the fans?
Users, bizarrely enough, Metacritic's down at 7.4, but that was up.
It's better than
yesterday.
4 or whatever.
Well,
it was.
yeah.
What's going on there? Is it like a smear campaign?
Well, it seems like in the last, we record this on the Wednesday, so in the last 24 hours, there's like a slew of 10s having come in from, the hardcore fans who are really sort of like pulling out. But there are a lot of people who are predominantly on the PC side who are criticizing it, and I haven't played it yet, so I'm just, saying what they have to say. First complaint is DLC. The fact that there is $80 of
Yeah, you see that
DLC.
I think is like.
But it's all cosmetic.
It's great. It's like you can put a hat on, Atlas or Peabody, and sure that's $249, $299. But it's like to say that's DLC. I would get the argument if you were, if they decided to put like 6 test chambers as DLC and you had to download them. But it's like $80 DLC. That's such a silly argument when it's like cosmetic
I
stuff.
thought that was a joke at first because I know like Team Fortress 2 is known far and wide for its DLC, and I thought that when they announced that Portal 2 would have emotes on sale for $2, I thought that was just kind of like a jab at themselves.
That's like someone saying like, oh, a game, Star Wars put up a lightsaber in the Avatar store for Xbox, and it's like that.